I swear I've been broke way too long. Oh, 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 oh. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Right next to pole my whole life. I ain't seen no my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Right next to pole my whole life. I ain't seen no my whole life. Now money right. Hold up. We ain't broke no more. Yeah. We ain't broke no more. Yeah. We ain't broke no more. I've been broke like the USA government. Put my pipe in my wife right after the covenant. Pistol right by my side, contemplate company. Only if a demon try screaming, no touch me. Ooh, yeah. Big drip on me, don't trip. Might slip down hydroplane. Ooh, yeah. Whole squad boss so hard on God, might buy road gang. Ooh, yeah. My little buddy make it out the money, still got his family in check. Ooh, yeah. Troublers might get your whole jaw buttoned up like a chin strap. Ooh, every boy present gift wrap. Ooh, flow water get a swim cap. Ooh, can't feel this big cap. Low key, I deserve big damn. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Right next to pole my whole life. I ain't seen no my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Right next to pole my whole life. I ain't seen no my whole life. Now money right.
Sound like the old Atlanta, got a pole in the phantom, codeine in the on phantom. I ain't going back to being broke no more. In shrimp, they shift with a pole dance. Ambitious all my life. I serve things, manifestate my dreams. And an Asian made these jeans. Euros in my pocket. Shout out my amigo, he the psychic. Yeah, flow like a Python. I'm talking German engineering. African American, I need some therapy. I just need someone to listen. Hit with a D like a piston. She make a wish in a row, record stars in the ceiling. Who made it hard? Swap EBT for cash like trading cards.
Broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life. Here, lizard.
Hold up. H-Town texting, always be investing, coming through dripping and saucing. I'ma keep shining like Iceman, Nick Trey, Flip Slim, Butter and Pause. Man, ever heard him say that money talks? Yeah, I'm the one doing the most talking. Rule number 1 is get money, number 2 is get money. RP the young dog, Finn, everything black on black. Yeah, Amex, melanated dark skin. Y'all running to the major label like you think they gon' sell you. Who you think that is, Clark Kent? I am not 7, not 3, not 2, not 8. I'm 9 above the top 10. Could've been a one-hit wonder. You should wonder why I ain't in the situation y'all in.
My whole life. Now money right. I've been broke my whole life.
Yo, I gotta tell y'all something. I was on a different planet. Whoa, somewhere I was never at before last night. Ricky, I did, and I didn't read it for the same reason I told you to resend it to me. It's about the trade, correct? I didn't read it. I didn't open it, I should say. I read it, but I didn't open it because I don't want to forget to do it. This is the first I'm down in the break room today. We had garage cleanup today. I smell like a fire pit. We tried to burn some stuff, and it's a whole thing. But I had to after yesterday, dude. Why is it so hard when you get old? Why is I'm before this year. Like, I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm older. I can't do it the way I used to. Me, was it bad? Was it bad? I don't remember anything I said. Was I bad? Oh man, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't watch it. I don't want to know. I just got to delete them. But I can't until everyone gets to see it. Although that was just personals. Dude, I'll tell you this. My parents came over. They could only stay for a little bit. And I blame my father. I blame my father a little bit. Oh, real quick. Let me do this and then we'll get to talking. We'll get to ripping and we'll do that. So I made a boo-boo. I thought I had 3 of these left. I only had 2. We've cruised through these. These have been very good. But these come in around about $45. And these come in about $130, $135. I am one short on these. I'm just going to upgrade this break with one of these. It's essentially the same checklist. There's none of the big names missing from this that are in this. It's the same style of product, only this is a hobby. You're going to get 5 autographs. You're going to get 2 in this. So I added $100 to the break. That was my fault, but I didn't want to try. I was going to, I'll just throw a different blaster in, and that's not fair to you guys because I don't have blasters that have autographs. I thought about throwing in like one of those Prism blasters. I was like, I could throw in some like Illumination from another year, but I was like, that changes the format of the break. And it was after the random, I went and grabbed the stuff because I didn't have it set out. Dude, I was so mad at the NFL yesterday for so many reasons, not just the Bills game. So anyhow, we'll have 2 5-card draw boxes in this. That's my gift to you guys for kind of effing up a little bit. Thank you guys for being understanding. Oh, I remember that the part, Chris. I'm like, all right, I have a few things I want to say, and then I was like, I'm not going to complain about the NFL. What was I so mad about? Do you remember what it was? There were reasons I was mad yesterday. These injuries, man, are out of control, too. Like, I remember we talked about that because someone brought up cleats. And I was like, oh, we didn't talk about that. Because my sister and I talked about it a little bit. Was it, Nick? Did I entertain you? Did you laugh at my expense? How about this guy, Bijan, on the back? We'll talk out of 5. Let's just look at that one real quick. Ocular, 3 out of 5. Bijan Robinson going out to the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Sinek. I will say this guy had dude, so far to me, the play of the year. If you watch the Atlanta Falcons above camera angle and you see the way he catches it, and like, dude, it's an awesome play. So if you haven't a chance to go see it, go to the Atlanta Falcons page. It's on a couple other pages as well. Dude, that guy is an athlete. I love watching him play. Aiden O'Connell, Kalijah Casey, Hendon Hooker there. We got a Drew Sanders. That's going to be out of 25. And you have 101 Musgrave. Let's see. This kid is, I think this one's out of 75, but we've pulled 101s out of here. 18 out of 20. 18 out of 20. Not a 101. I was. Dude, the comment of the day from a commentator was during the Bills game. He goes, and it was, listen, I'm not saying the Jags didn't get some calls. And again, typically I'm not one to blame the refs, and we shouldn't. We should have scored more than points than we did. So it's on us. We waited to play ball till the end. But when the commentator said what he said about the refs, I was like, all right, I feel a little justified being a little upset about the refs. His comment of the night was, man, this game has more flags than the embassy. I'm like, come on. Like, right? And I talked to, I think it was Dirk was at the game. He's like, man, there was the Bills had over 200 yards in penalties. Some of them were on them. And then there were some, I'm like, what's the call? Like, they don't show the replay. This is what bothers me, is when they don't show a replay. And I don't get that. Like, show the replay if it's that egregious, right? But they don't. All of a sudden, the NFL picks and chooses when they want to show, I'm trying to find the checklist here. When they want to show replays, all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're going to show this 19 times. And then they're like, we're going to show this, you know, I don't know. It's just, it bothers me. Rajon Wright, let me see if I have him here. It's going to go out to the Panthers. And again, I don't know. We should have won the game. What bothers me more is the injuries, though. We're going to lose Matt Milano for the year. We lost Tre'Davious White for the year last week. I mean, we are just struggling with injuries. Everyone is. Dude, Doug, did I start 200 players against you and win? I know I started one, so that was what I was going to talk to. And here's one, Nolan Smith, 6 out of 8 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Chris, why don't they do that? Because they know. Well, Doug, in that league, I didn't have a choice, I don't think. I think, Doug, I looked at it. In your league, in our league that you're in with me, I didn't have another running back to play. But that's not why I didn't do it. It wouldn't have mattered in that league. But I'm in another league where I didn't play. I played Barkley and Gibbs. And I still have a shot to... I still have a shot to win. Well, and that's what helped me in the one league I'm in that I started Barkley. I had DJ Moore. But listen, here's what the other thing with these 9 o'clock games. So, with the NFL, I didn't go back down. I checked my lineups on Saturday night, and I checked them at 8:30 in the morning. And at that point, the players I kept in, I should have known. I did get the alert for Gibbs, and I thought I had replaced him, but I didn't. But Barkley was another one that was kind of like one of those last minute, like finally out, like they decided. Just these last minute calls are killing me for fantasy. Jarrett Patterson, 8 out of 20 there. I believe Houston Texans. Uh-oh. Is this a 1 of 1 Musgrave coming up? Oh, they were talking about Chase being a buy low all week. And they're like, we understand you're not going to get him real cheap, but could you give up Justin Jefferson and maybe get like Jamar Chase and a running back? Nope, 13 out of 25. I thought maybe you got it. What McGinn? Who got high score for the league? McGinn. And 11 out of 25 for the Saints of Torian Perry. Yeah, so if you were smart enough to maybe go get Chase to a person who was becoming impatient and frustrated, you did really well. But you're not going to get him now. Donovan Mutant. That's going to be for the Colts. I've said all along that I don't believe that the Bengals are as bad. Like, we're supposed to go to the Bengals-Bills game this year. And I was actually kind of hoping they lost this week because I knew we'd get tickets just a little bit cheaper. Now it's kind of one of those things where I better go buy them. And for the Chicago Bears, 50 out of 50, Tyson Bagent going out to Larry. Slam, you said you got the Browns again. Who else did you get? You got the Dolphins too. Is that it? You just got the 2 spots? He has a nice autograph. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. So the way the day went yesterday, we were supposed to do brunch, and we did. I made my mom and sister and my wife avocado toast with this really good like artesian bread with bacon and over easy eggs. Oh, dude, the Blackstone is the best for making good over easy eggs. But then I just finally I always make my food last, right? So I got everyone their food. I drank my mimosa while I'm cooking. The game just came on. I'm like, all right, I get my food. It's like the middle of the first quarter. I sit down, and my son had a friend over there before his parents come over. They're big Eagles fans. They come in all their Eagles gear with their other kids. They had 3 other kids with them. And then I felt bad. I'm like, you guys want some food? And they're like, yeah, sure. Which then I never ate my food, and I think that's why I got lit up. Because I never ate. I remember making wings. I think I ate 1 or 2 of those. It was a day yesterday. I was so mad about that Bills game. Cameron Peoples for the Panthers. I had one out but have high score. I'll look. Isn't that how it works though? Like, you know... Am I playing you? Oh, I'm playing Tyler's top team. What is this? And Blazing League 2? Can anybody catch me, though? Dude, that's crazy. Who do I have in that league? I'm in too many leagues. And that's the problem. I had guys that were out. I had essentially illegal lineups. They're not illegal, but I had guys who were out in almost every one of my leagues because I didn't go back. I did not go back and... check it after the Bills game. 3 out of 4. That's going to be a Dante Demas Jr. going out to the Ravens. Oh, I'm in that in our card boxes league. Oh, I might win this week, but that's one where I started a guy who's out, and I think I can still win. Actually, I might beat JT in that. Hey, it could happen. Kendre Miller. Whoa. Was that an extra 1-pack? This came out of a 3 of 3 pack. It's a 101 Kendre Miller. Bonus 101. New Orleans Saints going out to Chris Bodegel. Wonder if our 3... Oh, I opened the 1-pack. I did it like backwards. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. We had 5 and 4. Jake Moody is the 1 out of 3. Sorry, that was the 1-pack. I don't know what happened there. Jake Moody, kicker for the Niners. 1 out of 3. Niners going out to Jeremy Wilson. I'm actually not hungover today, but that's because I slept. Like, I went to bed early last night. I was bad. I had the worst headache. And for the LA Rams, 1 out of 2, Zach Harrison. I'm sorry, for the Falcons, not the Rams. I'm sorry, Rams. This goes out to the Falcons. Zach Evans, I think, is he the Rams? Dude, how about the Niners? Listen, here's what I don't get. What is the deal with everyone still kind of doubting Brock? Are we on? I'm on board with Brock. Like, oh, he's just a game manager. Okay, that's fine. He's doing what he's got to do. He's dude. He's better than Garoppolo ever was there. Ever. He made sure that Garoppolo never made when he was there. And yet people are still like, oh, it's the Niners NFC to lose right now. I mean, clearly the Cowboys have it's up to their defense to win games. And they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop the Niners last night. They just couldn't, or George Kittle for that matter. Jair Brown, that's going to be going out. That's another one for the 49ers. Defensive back. And the Eagles are pretty solid, but, they've had some questionable games where it's like, are they really as good as we want to say they are? As far as the AFC goes, I mean, to me, it's the Dolphins and the Chiefs to really lose right now, but I'd even say the Dolphins over the Chiefs. We beat the Dolphins. If you go to the 6 degrees of separation here, it's weird. Clayton Tune, 2 out of 4. That's the Arizona Cardinals. Rich Martinez. Don't sleep on Seahawks. I haven't got to watch them play yet. I want to watch some more of the games. Another Cameron Peoples. Panthers, right? Different card, though. Different picture. 1 out of 3 on this one for Cameron Peoples for the Panthers. All right, we got our 2 and our 1 here. Who do you guys think? If you had to pick, now we're almost done. We have another game tonight. But if we had to pick Super Bowl right now, who's in the Super Bowl? I think I know who you guys are going to say. That's most of you anyhow. Keon White going out to the Pats. How about this second week in a row that Mac Jones was pulled? Now they were losing. And I think they're trying to see what Bailey Zappi has. But do we think that, is it just time for Belichick to go and they switch the whole regime there? Max Duggan, 1 of 1 for the Chargers. Chargers going out to Jason Rogacki. Well, the only way I have Mahomes in there is if they can start to figure it out a little bit as far as with his other receivers. Because I think a good quality defense can stop them. And I was just talking to James Ray right before. James had to give me a hard time. And I'll do it. Listen, I'll show it. Because we lost. We should have won that game. We didn't. So he sent me this picture here. It's a pretty funny picture. He's got T-Law riding the Buffalo. And all I said was, it's really going to come down to me, same thing I say every year. What team can stay the healthiest? What team can stay the healthiest through the playoffs, or up to and through the playoffs? You say Eagles, Dolphins. I can definitely see the Eagles in it. They got some kinks to work out. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to try to do another mixer tonight. Oh, we have a 101 in here. I hope you ever guessed it. Any NIL cards will get random unless it has an NIL guy and a NFL guy. We'll go to the NFL team because we're not going to random off that one spot and then random it again. So here we go. We got Cam Smith. Cam Smith is going to be 2 out of 3. Chiefs start like this every year. They're usually a little hotter than they are this year. I mean, how many games until the Chiefs lost one last year? They already have a loss. I'm typing in Chiefs. I think Cam Smith is the Dolphins. Cam Smith is the Miami Dolphins cornerback for the Dolphins. Yeah, I think the Lions are a team. And again, it's too early, but it's that way too early prediction. I like the early stuff. And we're going to have a random here. Walker Howard, 1 out of 6. Someone's going to grab that one. Good card there. But we will random that off. I kind of like doing it that way. And for the Chicago Bears, Roshan Johnson. That's going to be a 1 of 1 for Chicago. Larry. Andy Reid, a second half coach. I mean, listen, it's scary to think what might happen if they lose Kelsey. You know what I mean? Like, without Kelsey, I don't know. That guy goes out and then comes back in, it's a different game. Every time. You know, if he's not there, that's a different team. Darnell Washington, I think someone called 1 of 1, didn't they? Nick Hughes. The card goes to James Jim Eisman. You got the 1 of 1, but the $20 credit goes out to my man, Nick Hughes. Boom. I don't have my soundboard anymore. That's the best you're going to get. Nick, you in here? You got to be in here, man. 1 of 1. Darnell. There you go. Amen, Nick. There you go. That's what I like, man. Nick gets it. Nick, tell your friends. You got $20 credit. And, woo! We're going to have ourselves a random 4 out of 7. LaDainian. Dude, this is still from the same case. LaDainian Tomlinson and the bus, Jerome Bettis. There you go. The Chargers, Jason Rogacki. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Jim Eisman. We are going to have ourselves a random Rutro. That's out of 7. All right, but before we do that, unless Jim and or who do we say had the Chargers? Jason want to make a... I love Bettis' auto. As a matter of fact, we got one of his to put in our repack, which, yes, I know we were supposed to be running that by now, but I'm just kind of trying to get it all together still. Jason's been doing the same thing. It is not as easy. Like I said before, I have a new respect for the people, like the card companies that put together and collate cards. And even after talking to the guy from Wild Card, like, I have a new respect for, like, what they have to do to make sure that everything's properly collated in a set. Out of 75, A.J. Dillon. Going out to the Packers. And Josh Downs, rookie for the Colts. How about Jonathan Taylor gets that huge contract? Zach Moss goes off for multiple touchdowns, monster game. And now Anthony Richardson out for a month. Dude, nice swatch here. Little 4-color, 1-color, and a 2-color in that patch. 6 out of 25 for them Hawks. DK Metcalf going out to Jeremy Wilson. Yeah, I've had Dillon in other leagues in the years past, and I know he's done well, but I've never liked what I've seen out of him. And Sean Clifford, I believe he is a Penn State guy, isn't he? Is Kibler in here? Sean Clifford out of 199 for the Green Bay Packers, going out to Seth Anderson. Seth, you might know. You're a PA guy. I think Clifford, the old Penn State quarterback, didn't even know he was with the Packers. And good rookie this year. 2-color. Tank Dell out of 99 going out to the Houston Texans. That is going to be Kimmy. Listen, we got stuff to do here, all right? Because I am going to give away a week 6 Pick'em and a week 6 FanDuel. No paper footballs. But I also have everyone's eligible for the Walker Howard. We got a random off, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Pretty cool break. I'm going to use a famous whatnot phrase, but between having to open the extra expensive box and giving away a $20 credit, to quote whatnot, I'm genuinely losing money on this break. But hey, it was a nice break. We had fun. I'm glad you guys popped in. We're going to have to do another one, though. I'm going to need to fill another break now. I'm not going to lie. So help me fill it tonight. Josh Downs, A.J. Dillon to 75, Atorian Perry to 25, Luke Musgraves to 25, Jarrett Patterson to 20, Drew Sanders to 25, a Bijan out of 5, and a Musgrave out of 20. Well, we're here, Dougie. We're here. You still have a chance at that Walker Howard. That's a nice card. All right, here we go. And we'll do 2 $5 hitless credits. It is a team break, so it's not a player break. It's not a serial number break. So let me. Oh yeah, we didn't do a mixer last night. Just personals. Out of 25, the Seattle Seahawks, Jeremy Wilson with that DK Metcalf 4-color swatch. Clayton Tune for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Rich Martinez. We have the Jair Brown for the 49ers. San Francisco going out to Jeremy. Make sure he is. All right. Dante Demas for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Jeremy Wilson. Jeremy hitting on all the spots, I think. Cameron Peoples for the Carolina Panthers going out to Long Joshua. We have the Tyson Badgett going out to the Chicago Bears. Larry. Donovan Mutin going out to the Colts. Indianapolis Colts going out to Bob Riley. Nolan Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Ricky Stotler. We have ourselves a Rejon Wright for the Carolina Panthers. Another one going out to Josh Long. How about Sean Clifford for the Green Bay Packers going out to Seth Anderson? There you go. Have ourselves a Roshan Johnson for the Chicago Bears. Larry with another one there. That's a 1-of-1 proof. Cam Smith for the Miami Dolphins going out to Slam. Dun, dun, dun. What was that numbered out of? Out of 3. Short print there. Max Dugan for the Chargers going out to Gak Pack. He's got a big random coming up, though. We have the Keon White going out to the New England Patriots. That's going to be Michael Sinek. We got ourselves a Cameron Peoples for Carolina Panthers. CP for CP. Zach Harrison going out to the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Sinek with that one. We have the Jake Moody for the Niners. Kendre Miller for the New Orleans Saints. It's going to be going out to Chris Vodegel. And we have the 1-of-1 Darnell Washington Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Jim Eisman. Congrats on that. And congrats to Nick for winning the credit. Houston Texans going out to Kimmy. That's a Tank Dell 3-color, 2-color, but 3 colors total. RPA out of 99. And now we're not done. We got 1 random, 2-player random, 1 random to all, 2 hitless credits, 2 spots. All right. Dude, do you know I lost? I could not for the life of me hit a bet yesterday. And I had the Colts and the Texans. I believe that was a 2, right? They were both underdogs. Either way, I put $30 on a parlay to win 140. I was like, all right, whatever, just I got to win one here. And the whole time it's looking good, and the Texans blow it at the end. Every bet yesterday, 3 legs left and right, hit 2, hit 2. And it wasn't like it was like the long shot that lost ever. It was like Joe Mixon didn't get a touchdown, cost me $200. Garrett Wilson didn't get a touchdown, cost me another $120. Just like little things. The Texans lost last minute, cost me $130. That's my win total. My bets were like between 15 and 25. Just freaking awful, man. I had a horrible day again. And that's why I said I'm upset. I feel like the injuries, man, are just out, so often affecting things. Every week it feels like. All right, here we go. 2-player card, top name wins. We got Tomlinson and Tomlinson and Bettis. Here we go. Min roll 5. Good luck to both of you. 5. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to go to Bettis and the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jim Eisman. That will go to Pittsburgh. They already had a hit too, so I don't have to mark that. Now, everyone is eligible for... Where are we at here? Everyone is eligible for the Walker Howard. Oh, ask my brother how he feels about James Cook. He had like a 4 or 5 leg parlay, and for some reason he put James Cook minus 650 to have 25 plus yards, and that was the one that didn't hit. That's tough to hit every leg of a parlay and not your long shot. That's what I say to people. I'm like, why put that in there? What does that what if he gets injured right off the bat? What are you adding to a parlay when you add that in? Redskins getting this one. Doug Berger, you got the Walker Howard there. All right, now we'll do 2 $5 hitless credits before we do the Week 5 FanDuel and Pick'em. No, wait. This is top 2. Win $5 hitless credit. Who you guys got in tonight's game? The Titans and the Bucks are... Wow, that's right there. Jesse and Jim. They did personals last night. That's funny. That those two were right side by side with that. All right, and here we go. Everyone eligible for a week 6 FanDuel. Did you hit any bets yesterday, Slam, or did you have a day like me? I mean, I hit some. I bet, who was it? I think the Dolphins. The Jets. Oh, I bet the Jets. Jets won, right? I think I bet the 30 on the Jets straight up. New York Jets was Dougie Burger. You're going to get yourself a week 6 pick'em. Oh, that was for FanDuel. Week 6 FanDuel. All right, and then week 6 pick'em. Here we go. I'm excited to watch Baker in primetime, honestly. I don't mind him. I think he's a showman. I think he puts on a good show. I haven't looked. I can pull it up. Josh, how do we do? Josh Long, how do we do on our picks? I haven't even looked at what I sent. It's going to be the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons. Going to be Michael Sinek getting the pick'em for next week. All right, that's all for now. Let me check Gridiron and see where we're at on pick'em. Did we do terrible? I'm sorry. At least it wasn't just my picks you went with. Oh, Buzz, your girlfriend. Wolf, my picks look awful. Apparently, I didn't even pick one pick. The Dallas San Fran game I skipped. You'd think it'd tell you, like, you missed a pick. It looks like Zolman, is it Sean Zolman? And Jesse Bushel and Matt McGinn are at the top. Here, I'll show you guys. Zolman, Bushel, and McGinn are at the top. Now, Corey and Allegro have 8, but let's see who... Oh, it won't show us who they picked, obviously. So, once we see, it depends. They might want to go off the beaten path there. I don't know what their tiebreakers look like, but... You're in last this week? From first to worst. No, you're not. I'm below you. I'm way below you. Well, not. I'm one pick. I don't know what that means for... We both have 5. There's people that have 4 below us. Everyone but one person picked Jackson or picked Buffalo. That's crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to throw up another mixer for tonight. All right? Stay tuned. Peace.